Welcome to Three Best Friends and One Good Friend. We are so excited to be here, aren't we, girls?
Yes,
We're so excited. We put this together and it's finally happening.
In 2 months.
In 2 months.
We thought
it was born in Nashville.
It was born in Nashville. Okay, so let's just talk about who we are and why we're here. We are good friends. This is a girlfriend. No, we're best friends. We're best friends. We're best friends and we have lots of good friends, but we are a girlfriends podcast here to talk about girlfriend things.
All the girly stuff.
All the girly stuff. We want to talk about obviously being moms, being wives, but beyond that, we just think it's so important, like the power of female relationships and having that, and we keep each other young.
We do.
Absolutely.
The girl gang.
That's
And
right.
also just to have your friends to lean on, because I do think that we're all in like very strong marriages and everything is so amazing. But to have that girl time and just to do all the fun things like book club, movie night,
Traveling.
Absolutely. We're going to talk
Yes.
about what we're reading, what we're buying, what trip we're planning. But what I always say is girl time, it fills my cup. This is what fills my cup. In addition to obviously marriage
You
and
fill
kids
my cup,
and all
Britt.
those things. But this is the time and we want you guys as our listeners to join us and
Be
to
our
have
good
this
friend.
be
We
your
want
time
you to
too.
be our good friend.
We want all of you to be our good friend. And if you have an hour in the car by yourself and you need that girl time, tune in. We're here for you. And I have a lot to say.
I have so much to say.
We have so much to say. Why don't we start with saying, and Kelly's the best at telling stories.
We will also be
That's
voting
so
about who
nice.
is the best at telling stories at the end of this. But let's start with
Sorry,
how we know
Kelly.
each other. Let's start there.
I mean, I don't know if the stories are that great. Like, we are all moms. We have kids of a similar age who go to school together.
Yes.
We found each other. I mean, Brie and I have been friends for almost 12 years now.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have grown. We were just talking about it as people so much in those 12 years.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
fun to like watch each other evolve and support each other in that. And Brittney, when did we meet?
3 years ago, maybe.
Wait, how did
Feels like a
wait?
lifetime.
What was the first time? Like, where did you guys meet?
I met Britt. I think it was at Thunder from Down Under.
I think it was at Halloween.
Ooh, which Halloween?
And because you don't remember anything, I know
Okay,
I'm
so-
correct.
Damn,
So
I don't
Kelly's
remember.
nickname is Dory
She
because
forgets everything.
everything.
I know.
So
I
it's just-
think
let's think of it as endearing instead of
yeah,
like.
no.
I mean, yeah,
No, we're not
it's-
making fun
it's-
of you.
It's
I
really
mean-
cute.
Yeah.
It's really cute that you don't remember my birthday.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I don't remember your birthday.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
sorry.
Wait, the actual date? Like you
I
forgot
know
to say
her
happy birthday?
No, her birthday's May 13th. I'll
No,
never forget
she
it.
does know.
Okay.
It also is 2 days after hers, so
I mean, that would be
she should know.
completely embarrassing.
Okay, I met Kelly at Bree's Halloween party. That's where I think we really met.
Which
Or
one?
it's the first time I
Marilyn
remember
Monroe?
engaging with you. Yes.
When you were both.
And we
I
were
met
both
you
Marilyn
before
Monroe.
then, but that's the first time that we had.
That was our,
I
like,
suppose.
engagement. And
we
it-
showed up at a Halloween party wearing the same.
Wearing the same thing.
And
we were
for the
not best
record-
friends at that point, and I got some heat. And then
I was pissed.
she
I
was
pulled up and I
pissed.
couldn't believe it.
She was pissed.
And Kelly's done it twice now. How many Halloweens you've had people dressed the same?
So you're-
Twice. Marilyn Monroe and Pretty Woman, which has been on my list for years. I never even told anybody.
I know.
These are common Halloween costumes.
I know.
Pretty Woman.
Yes.
Okay, but the other thing
Anyway.
is, I was thinking nobody was going to come as Marilyn Monroe because I was coming stag. I was coming on my own. So I had to have something to hold my own with. And then you walked in, you were pissed, and I was like, what a bitch.
Was that your first impression?
I remember
I was
being
pissed
like,
in a playful way, but not like in a bitchy way.
Yeah, but if you
when
don't-
you know there's a difference.
And if you
Like,
don't
you
know
can-
her,
exactly,
it would come
not
off
in
as
that
bitchy.
way.
Seriously?
Well,
Not-
maybe to her, but not me because I've
Not
known you
because
forever.
you know her
Do I have
well
RBF?
enough. No, it
Well,
wasn't.
no.
Well, I mean,
No.
Now with the lips, no.
Shut the fuck up about
Being
the lips. The
lip
lips are
forward.
the lips.
no, I don't think you have RBF. But yes, you were being playful about it. But I was like, oh, she's a little
I
miffed
was.
by this.
I was.
She is. And I was like,
That's so
okay,
funny.
sorry.
All right. Anyway, we love each other now.
So
We're
that's how
best
we met.
friends.
Yes.
And she fills my cup daily. Both of you do.
And
we met at Gymboree.
We met
the kids were infants.
Actually, we met at my gym first.
Was it my gym?
And
Sloan,
this is a kid gym.
Like a kid gym.
Like a baby gym.
Like baby. But our kids were too young to be there. Like Sloan couldn't even lift her
That's
head.
why we bonded.
And we bonded.
Everybody's kids were running around and crawling, and our kids were not.
We're not like
they were like low,
desperate to be out of the house.
Yeah.
And then we realized like they're too young for this. So then we moved over to Gymboree, and then we happened to be in the same class again.
Yes.
And I had on Pilates socks because you can't wear shoes, when you're in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, these are my Pilates socks. I still remember what they look like. They were black with the sparkles on
They had the
top.
sparkles on them.
Yes,
I remember them too.
And Kelly was like, I'm a Pilates instructor.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, really? And she was opening up Lifetime. And Kelly is the best salesperson I've ever met in my entire life.
Thanks, Bree.
You're welcome. And she was like, you need to come do Pilates with me. And at that point, I was just started, like a month or two in.
Yeah.
And she became my Pilates for one-on-one. And then we just became friends.
Our friendship formed, and we went to Disneyland together for Sloan's second birthday.
Okay.
And
so
then
you guys have been through a few lifetimes
a
together.
lot of
A
lifetimes.
few
She's the
lifetimes,
one that convinced me to put Sloan at the
Jewish school.
Yep, the Jewish school, because my husband's Jewish. Charlie,
I'm
her
Jewish.
husband is Jewish.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway,
me,
I am,
and
MOT.
So is Kelly.
That's the story of we met.
Yeah.
But should we tell the story about the podcast and
Yes.
the birth of this?
The name.
Why are we called three best friends and one good friend?
Yes.
I think this is the best story.
I love it.
I love
Let's
this
do
story.
It's
It
hilarious.
tickles me every time.
We're in Nashville.
We're in Nashville.
Let's
Set the
stage.
Yes.
How do you even begin?
How do you even begin?
I don't even know where to start with this. We were
Okay.
staying in an Airbnb, which was actually very nice.
First of all, I planned the entire thing.
You did.
Thank
The
you very
most
much.
That's what I
adorable
just said. It
Airbnb
was
that exists
adorable.
in
Okay,
Nashville.
Thank you. Mhm.
Yes.
It because you're not from Nashville, we didn't know the proximity or where this Airbnb was located. And it was in an area on a street that we're just not, we weren't used to this kind of area of town. Let's just put it that way. I wasn't scared.
I love the Airbnb. The only problem with the Airbnb was that it had a glass front door.
Fine.
And everybody could drive by and tell with the blaring pink neon sign and the balloon decor that there were
That we
women,
were out of town.
There were women
visitors.
staying in. Didn't even matter where we were staying. In what part of town?
A little bit because there was a
because
house right across the street that was
A
The
little
neighbor's
sizable.
house
A little
looked
size.
like it was from an episode of Dateline NBC. Okay,
100%.
This is where those stories start, and we were just
Okay.
Anyway, we're
viewing
there.
pleasure.
There's four of us. We think we're having the best time. We're laughing. There were so many different
the
stories,
stories
which we'll
are so
get
funny.
into later, the stories. But basically, somehow it gets brought up about best friends. And one of the girls says, "Oh, my best friend in Oregon." And we were like, what do you mean your best friend? You have a best friend in Oregon? And she was like, yeah, my best friend. And we're like, I mean, really?
Okay.
And she like doubled down and was like, no, my best friend. And we were like, oh,
Well,
shit.
what are we?
Okay,
Now
so
we
we were
know.
like, fine, we're three best friends. And she goes, and I'm your good friend.
Yes.
And it became like the funniest joke. And she was like, we were taking pictures, the three of us, and she's superimposing herself.
And here's
and
your
as
good friend.
good friend. Anyway,
And
the
it's
story's
still going on because
I
every time she
know.
calls or we have anything to say, I'd be like, my good friend.
I mean, she's the one who took herself out of the best friends.
Okay,
but it was
then
so funny.
So
Get
with
back to the
funniest,
Airbnb.
the funniest
Okay.
thing is we get back to the Airbnb. We have this glass front door. Everybody's concerned that we're going to get murdered. Like, no,
We're
this isn't.
evaluating the order in which we would get murdered.
Everybody said I would get murdered first. That I'm the worst at not getting murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the best at getting murdered
you're the
first. You
best
chose
getting murdered
because
You
first.
chose the
chose
wrong room.
the first room.
They
Yeah.
would just go straight there,
you
dead.
sleep with headphones, face mask, 75 contraptions.
Yeah,
I do.
There.
She has earplugs in.
I have earplugs in and a face mask.
She's not going to hear the door breaking.
Maybe
Yes.
that's better.
I don't think so.
I mean, listen.
I picked the farthest
Here
room
is
on the
the
top
point.
floor, locked the door, and slept.
We were going to make it.
I
With one
also
eye
didn't with one eye open because I did not
And
get
then you
deep
didn't
sleep.
sleep.
I didn't sleep
She
because
didn't
I was
sleep.
so
I offered
worried.
to share a bed with you.
I know
But
you
then-
did.
That's
Our-
best friend.
hold on.
That's best friend. like
behavior.
Thank you.
So then our good friend says,
I don't know what you
what
do
would
to
we
help.
do if there was, let's imagine we get murdered and then the headline, we get to the headline
would read, if we all get murdered, the news clip would read, 4 women murdered in Nashville. It was 3 best friends and
their
one good friend.
And that's how this was born.
Yes. And we were like, that's it. That is literally our podcast.
But I think that her comment is so relatable because I feel like in life, as you go through friendships, female friendships over time, everybody kind of has, you have all your good friends and best friends for different areas of your life, childhood friends, mom friends,
college
your best friends from your kid's soccer team, those friends. And so it was just funny how you classify it because you have those friends that are like, wait, what? You have, who are they? What friends? And that's how we were in that moment. We're like, what friend from Oregon?
Yeah, like, wait, you have other friends?
Where,
how dare you?
What's her name?
I don't even know.
I've
never
do
even
we
heard
not
of
know
this
her?
person.
Right. We're
Honestly,
with you all the
though,
time. When do you see her?
No, I mean, really. I think, honestly, the name a little bit is a satire. Like, look, we are in our 40s. Do we really have best friends? I don't know. I think we have multiple best friends.
I mean, we do. I mean, yes. I mean,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is you have
different
best friends throughout your lifetime, and maybe you have your longest friend, childhood friend. Does that still mean that's your best friend?
Not everything is still relatable. You know, they might be at a different point in their life that not everything is relatable.
Yeah, even kids' ages, even that alone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If one of your friends, one of my best friends, her kids are much younger than mine, right? So
and
she's
I had
in
the
toddler
opposite.
years. We're talking about different things, but we're still.
Well, one of my best friends
Why are you saying it like that? And who are we talking about?
just got married. And we're going
totally
to
different
her reception.
We're going tomorrow.
And
she
really is at a different point in her life because
completely different point in her life.
She still thinks
starting.
That's for a story for another day.
It's another day.
Anyway, that is the birth of this podcast. We have a lot to say. We do a lot of things together. The traveling is probably my favorite. It's excessive.
But also my favorite.
Yeah. Now that we're like in our 40s, our perception.
How dare you?
I know. Sorry.
Big reveal. I'm sure nobody could tell.
I mean,
nobody could tell.
By the way, when we were in Nashville, I don't know if you guys remember this, but
what are you about to say? Is it going to be annoying?
Yes, it is. Because she wasn't on the plane when we could tell our story.
Oh,
on the plane ride.
Okay,
that
so first you guys have
sad. Are you talking about that that young kid who was hitting on you in the street?
The young child from Siberia.
No.
Oh
my God, he was from Siberia.
Oh my God, I didn't even remember.
He was so wasted.
That's what I
didn't even remember that
one. In the middle of the street in Nashville. Like literally you could have been his mother. Like I'm not even kidding.
Absolutely.
You could have.
But
he was 19 years old.
He was not that young. He was over 21. I think he was over 21.
Okay, what is
Maybe
that
it was
the story?
his birthday.
Okay, so no, actually I have 2 stories about my youth. So we were going to in Jason Aldean's bar, and yes, they card every single person that goes up there. And you guys were behind me.
Yes.
And they grabbed my ID and he just like looks at it and he knew I was over 21. Absolutely. But he looked at it and he was just going to go like that and like, next.
Yeah.
And he looked at it and then he saw that 19 and he might have seen the 8 and he took it again.
Even the 8.
Maybe
a
double take happened
from the bouncer.
He was about to hand, he goes, and he like gave me that look like,
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's right.
I went to Sephora today on like, if I'm passing a Sephora, I like can't resist. I'm like in the car and I'm like,
our children.
Yeah, I'm going to go in. I have
That's
like 5
my
minutes and I ran in and I bought on impulse all of the serums and the things.
What?
Like if it says like youth on it, like
no,
I do. I need all the things.
No,
I love
and
it.
also not Sephora.
Like, how about when we were in Paris?
Yes.
That's where we
I
got
the
it.
things in Paris
You guys,
too.
we did a skincare haul in Paris. It was actually very, very fun.
Do you love what you got in
using
Paris?
I don't.
I'm using my, the water spray thing.
I haven't used that yet.
Every day. I do the, how do you say it? Caudalie?
Oh, Caudalie. Yeah.
And I'm bringing all the sunscreen to Cabo.
I did buy sunscreen and I liked it.
You're not doing a check-in.
It's a small one.
It's little.
Oh,
yeah.
Mine
By
are
the
too
way,
big.
I got all my stuff in a
Kapari,
carry-on.
mine are too big.
They're too big.
Yep.
And I am weird about
Kapari
sunscreen. Do you know
is
my
too big.
sunscreen? Adam, when I go on vacation, I hate buying sunscreen at the resort. because it's
like
so
4 times the price.
expensive.
It's ridiculous.
And I could go to CVS or I could go somewhere and just buy it for a quarter of the price. And so I'm always like bitching and complaining about the sunscreen. But when I do a carry-on, I have to buy the sunscreen. It's going to be.
I have the little bottle. I took the little bottles out of the cabana yesterday.
Nice.
They had travel bottles in the cabana and I took them all. Yeah, the Kula.
Goop.
Oh, dang it.
Which I like.
I like Goop too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
it goes
the
on
face
nicely.
one. It goes on really nice.
Yeah. Oh,
that's what I got today.
Did you get
the
it?
mineral sunscreen.
It's so good. That's my
I got
favorite.
it and I'm excited to use it.
It's my favorite. Sloan gave it to me for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And it was like one of my
girlies
favorite.
know the best.
The tweens.
The tweens, you guys. The tweens.
They know everything.
Sephora.
They know Sephora inside and out.
And I don't want to go because I go and I buy things that I absolutely do not need at all.
All my daughter wants is a 60-second Sephora shopping spree.
Because I did
60-second Sephora?
Because she did it.
How much did you spend?
Tell.
I don't remember.
You know
Yes,
how
you
much.
do.
I really do.
Yes, you do.
You do know.
You know a range. Yes, you do. A
You know.
60-second. That
60
means Sloan,
seconds.
like
60
what
seconds,
was
that's
that show?
Supermarket Sweep.
Yes. Our listeners, our good friends will know what that is because they were born in the 80s like
they
us.
were 80s babies.
Wait, you guys never told your story about the plane, and we need to go back to that.
Oh gosh. Okay, fine.
But anyway, let me just
Okay,
finish
finish
telling-
this and then we'll go back.
So, God, I was desperate. I was so desperate.
I know. It had to do with the dental appointment.
It had to do with the dental appointment. She
So I'll
needed
give
to
you
have
that.
teeth pulled, and she was crying and freaking out. And I was like, fine, I'll give you 60 seconds at Sephora. You can get whatever you want, but you can't get duplicates. You can't pour, like
You can't
push.
just- yeah.
do the
You can't
sweep.
do
You can't do
that.
the carts.
It has to be
Yeah.
things-
Individual,
Has to
yeah.
be individual. You has to be things that you would use,
Yep.
and you can't run.
Bree, that might be the greatest gift for a 12-year-old of all time.
I
It's
know.
why my
I'm the
daughter has been
best mom.
asking for it.
You're the best at
mom.
You're the
gifts.
best at giving.
I'm the best.
Here's the problem. Our daughters are very close friends. And now it's, Mom, if I get straight A's with 60-second shops, if I do that
it's
60-second,
everything.
it's for everything.
When is her birthday?
February.
I mean, that's like
February.
That's
You could
the
do that
gift.
for her birthday. So
What did you spend?
I
Tell.
honestly think it was in the 200s.
I think it was more.
I honestly do not remember.
Yikes.
I know it wasn't
More.
like 500. I know it wasn't over 400.
I think it was
had-
in the threes.
I think it could be 250
Wow,
to 3.
in 60 seconds,
60
she pulled
seconds.
$300 worth of
Yes.
merchandise off that shelf.
This is how good
Unbelievable.
these kids are these days. This is how.
Oh, and they know they have strategies.
They are so
Nevaeh's
strategic.
been thinking about this. She
has
is
been
mapped out.
She has it mapped
that
out
store
because she knows which one
Yeah.
she'd want to do it at because the layout is. She's ready.
I know. Oh, God, I know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you fucked us.
I know.
exactly.
I really did. And I was in the moment. And even then I
know.
didn't want to do it. But then I
And
was
that's
stuck.
how
was
I know
stuck.
how I know you were ashamed by your behaviors because you didn't tell me.
I didn't.
she kept it to herself.
I found out via my child,
I'm
child
dead.
to child, and then Nevaeh revealed to me, and I said,
Yeah.
"Uh huh,
I
interesting."
I was ashamed.
She was so ashamed.
You should be. You should be
Shame.
ashamed.
Shame.
I was like, I know.
How dare you? Okay, the airplane story. It's a sad one. We're sitting.
I'm so sad about
we're
it.
on our
I
flight
was
to
already-
Nashville. She's already in Nashville.
It was the two of us and our good friend.
And our good friend, our good friend, we revealed in the beginning.
We were in an exit row, and the row in front of us was also an exit row that only had 2 seats in it.
Which means there's
next
that gap.
To the
Yes.
next to the window, there's a gap. So there was 2
Oh,
gentlemen.
Naturally, yes.
Yes, there was 2 gentlemen in front of us on their way to a bachelor party, and they were super cool guys who were very into magic. And he
Very.
kept turning around with a deck of cards.
Naturally, they wanted to be best friends.
Naturally, they saw
So
us and they were like,
they were
"These
like,
ladies are cool."
absolutely.
Yeah. So he kept turning around, like,
Engaging us
Pick
in
a
magic
card.
tricks. Mhm.
And so, I mean, whatever, we're picking cards or whatever. And then he, at some point,
How does he?
makes a reference to an
What
old
was it?
movie
It was
a
or
bit-
an old song. It was something like that. And I said, like,
something like
"Oh,
Supermarket Sweep,
why
but
would
I
you
don't know
like assume that I know what that is?" And he looks me
dead in
dead
the
in
eye.
the eyes and says, "Well, you were around in the 80s." And I was like,
I mean, it wasn't even like
It wasn't
even a
"I think
contemplation.
you were
like,
around in the 80s.
I'm
It was
pretty
like
sure. No, it was like
you were alive in the 80s.
You were alive
and
in the
I was
80s.
like, ah. And he goes, "Well, weren't you?" And I was like, Yeah, I was.
It was.
But damn, that's offensive.
It was just.
All right, look, I'm not in my 20s, and that's okay.
And that's okay, and you could still be hot.
I could still be hot. It's okay.
Or pretty.
Speaking of which, should we talk about what we're reading?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well.
You've read it.
I've read it.
Okay, wait, let's just prep. Let's
back up. Let's back up.
We're in a highly elite book club.
Let's get back even further. Book club began from...
It was manifestation. Vision board night.
That's a fun girls thing we do together.
That,
frankly, all women should do together. Yep. It's so fun.
Come back in January.
Vision
we'll do
board
it together.
Night,
yes.
Very fun. Everybody's putting all their stuff together. And then so many people had read more.
Well, vision boards, we do it in January at the start of every year. And these are our goal/vision boards for the year. And one year, we all had read more on our vision boards.
And we were like, let's start a book club. So this is the beginning of it. And also vision boards are like kind of a reminder of things to plan and purchase over the course of the year. It'll be like vision board. I want this Cartier ring.
And I'm like, look, I did it.
Like, look, I got it.
I did it, girl.
Weird.
It only took me till February and I accomplished my goal.
So it's also that. But that's how book
was on our vision board.
That's how Northern Lights was on mine.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I had a yacht on mine and I did not get it.
So you're not manifesting
You're not
right.
manifesting properly.
You're not there. So we start Elite Book Club. Well, Elite Book Club comes a little later.
It started as regular book club.
It starts regular book club. It turned elite for those who are consistent participators. Okay.
If you were not consistent, you got
axed. And you found out when you just saw that the text thread was dead.
Yeah.
That's how some people figured it out and some people did not.
And maybe some people didn't care.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't
that's
think
what it
they
was.
cared because if you're going a month and you're not you don't care about book club.
Well, anyway, it's now extremely elite.
Oh,
and
it is so elite.
Have very spicy discussions on which books we are going to be reading as a group.
Yes.
And
we should throw up a list of everything we've read so that everybody can see.
We should.
As well. And maybe we could even show which ones got top rankings.
Yeah.
Because obviously the ones I suggested were up there.
You're the best at picking books.
You are the best at
I'm just saying.
Books.
I mean,
when, by the way, we read her first book choice was, well, not the first one. That one was a great book, but The Women was amazing.
Kristen Hanna up there
author
for me
extraordinaire.
In terms of authors.
But
heavy together.
But very heavy
These are
reads.
heavy, but we alternate it with light. But now we're into
another Kristen Hanna, which is Nightingale, and I'm loving it.
How far are you guys?
I'm 20,
Chapter
25%.
9.
Same. I'm about the same.
Okay, so you're early.
We're so early.
So good.
And it's captivating you from the very beginning.
That's
highly
what all
recommend.
of her stories do. She's
recommend.
A brilliant author. Love her books. I read it. It's fantastic. I'm curious how you guys are going to rate it against The Women.
I know.
Because for me, The Women is still my top from her.
Was it? Really?
But
which one did you read first?
I read The Women first.
Oh, okay.
The Women before Nightingale.
Oh,
okay.
But maybe it could have had to do with, I love World War II books, but I haven't read a lot of books about Vietnam.
There was
just something so unique. And like, I felt like I was learning. It's historical fiction, but you're still learning as you go.
Yeah.
So I think that really kind of took it for me.
Yeah.
But that's and then I just ordered 2 beach reads for Cabo.
Oh, are they smutty?
The smutty one.
How is that book
I haven't
going?
started.
Oh, you haven't?
I just ordered it.
So
I'll start it tomorrow.
So Brittney is the best at giving gifts.
She really is.
She's a really good gift giver.
So she gives the most thoughtful gifts.
So she was hosting book club and I was like, you know what? I need to give a thoughtful gift.
You brought your A game. And so did you. I said you did too.
But I win. But in this competition, I win. Thank you. So what I did was—
How dare you, ma'am? I got a very thoughtful gift.
Mine was just,
yours was just, it had an edge to it because it was unique. It was in that way. This was a very cool thing though.
Okay. So I found it on TikTok shop. Okay. And it's this shop that you just say the genre of book that you want. And I decided to go smut, romantic, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because we can never find a good smutty book.
If anybody has good smut book recommendations,
please
we
send
need them
for summer.
Way. We need them
we
so
definitely
bad.
need them for summer.
We read heavy World War II books. We read
Vietnam
all the
books.
things. We need a good smut
Yeah,
book.
we need a good smut.
So
hopefully this book is good. So they send you a book. You have no idea what the book is going to be. The girl
fun.
chooses it because she is an avid reader and she's read several, smut or whatever the genre is.
Yeah.
And it comes very cute. It's all
It
packaged
was
up.
wrapped darling with like the paper,
and
the brown paper.
bookmarks and
like the press seal stamp, whatever that thing is called, like the wax.
embosser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wax.
Yeah.
And the whole thing. And
I'm the best at knowing what
You're the
embossing
best at
is.
knowing that.
Anyway.
It tracks.
Yep. Anyway, I eventually have to say where the best came from, but not today. Anyway.
Bree thinks she's the best at everything. That's the short story. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it. It's okay.
And Brittney's the best at giving gifts. But anyway, I was the best on that night.
Yeah. That was fun. And then you open it and it was
this
Kiss.
book. It's
I bought
it's
it.
called Salt Kiss. I have the sample. So Brittney's going to read it.
Yeah.
And then she's going to give
let
us
you know.
feedback and let us know if it's worth it.
So I have that one. I have is it the summer vacation, whatever that one I ordered.
Yep.
And then
I wanna
People
read
We
it.
Meet on Vacation. I think it's an Emily Henry one.
Ooh, that
Those-
sounds good.
It's like summer reads.
Yeah.
We meet on vacation?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get through the Nightingale because I
You
really
do.
am
It's-
looking
It's
forward
hard
to.
to dual read if you're reading the Nightingale.
Yeah.
Normally I can read 2 books at the same time, but that one is just like an all-encompassing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to be engaged in it.
Thank you, everybody, our
everyone.
good friends. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. This
Stick
was so
around.
fun.
This
Like,
was
be
so
part of our girl
fun.
gang. Like we
Yes.
want a village of good friends,
Join
of
us.
women
Send
like
us your book reads. We need it. And I'll see you at the
Yes.
airport in the morning. Don't be late.
Oh,
I know I won't
she
be
was
late.
the latest last time, wasn't she? I think she
Always.
was the latest
She
to
was
the airport.
late today.
Very late.
Mm-hmm.
And they were both giving me bitchy eyes,
She
and I
was all
saw it.
frantic.
Yeah, she
Ugh.
was
I was
all-
energy
yeah,
was
she
I'm
was
sorry,
all-
it won't
her
happen
energy was
again.
so bad.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Cue the music.
Yeah, we need to find music.
Okay.
I have some.
Bye, good friends.
Bye.